How's it going, everyone? My name's Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 250 of posting back on this channel, back in the journey once again. Hope you all are having such a great Monday today and another day in the week. Of course, we are back 4 more days until the weekend, so let's keep on pushing through and keep on going. But with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is your intention is your superpower. What you will focus on will grow. So please choose wisely. And before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. Woke up this morning feeling great, running on 6 hours of sleep. Went to the gym, followed with a 3 mile run, came home, ate my meals for the day. Um, About to get out of work. I got to clock out actually in a couple minutes. So I look forward to that. And I look forward to going home and going to bed, restarting the cycle. But yeah, let's get back to today's message, though. You know, the superpower that you have in control is your attention. So, whatever you really focus your mind on, you got to choose wisely because that thing will grow. You know, the stupid question that everyone gets asked at least once in their life is, what would you want to do in the next 5 years? What do you think is going to happen in the next 5 years? At least something along the lines of that. Most people say, I don't know, because your life can literally change. But the people that truly have a vision, that see success, exactly know what they want. I think a question that all of you should ask yourself is whatever you're doing right now, is it going to affect you for the short term or for the long term? Kind of thinking about that, that gets your mind going a little bit. Oh, well, okay, I think what I'm doing right now might be only helping me for the short term. I got to change that. Or maybe what I'm doing for the long term isn't working out with me. I got to do something else. If you are even thinking about doing something for the long term, you're already in the right direction. I think it's super important while you're young, you know, maybe if you're not even young, to just take time and think about what it is that you can do that can benefit you for the rest of your life. Whether it's investment, whether it's, taking care of your health, doing something beneficial that is going to, give more love to the passion of something, whatever it is, benefit yourself for the long term, not for the short term. I think a lot of people, at least in my day age, they tend to do everything for the short term because they want everything now. But imagine if you look down the road 10 years later and, you're filthy rich, you got everything that you want, and at least you're a little more satisfied than you would be the way you are right now. Man, would you be ecstatic? If someone just handed over you that life right now, I feel like most people would be so happy. But as you know, things aren't handed to you. You got to work on it. You got to grind for it. You got to shine. You got to do your thing. Whatever gets you to the top, you got to get done. So focus on something that's going to benefit you in the long term. Because if you do not, you are not going to be happy. That's pretty plain and simple. I also think it's really important personally to, you know, focus on peace for the long term. A lot of people, tend to do things just to fill the void in their life. You know, maybe it might be hooking up with people, falling down bad habits, not really truly focusing on what could really be there for them in the future. If you took away all the distractions in the world, everything that you had around you, and you really focused on yourself, man, would you be unstoppable. That's something that I've been doing ever since I started prioritizing myself. I've pretty much cut off a lot of people. I don't do anything other than be with myself. And it sucks doing it at first, but as time goes on, you feel comfortable. You feel more comfortable with yourself. Things don't really hurt as much. It's just like peace, it's comfort. I think that's something that everyone should at least try to do before they get too old, because when you're older and you have so many other things to think about, that's when, you have to use the noggin. You got to start worrying. Then you're like trying to comfort yourself in the future, for the future, down much longer down the road. If you do it now and you get it done, I mean, kind of like you can like maintain your peace, or you can even like make your peace more comforting by doing things that you truly love. So that's something that I would say to really, put your focus towards. But the point is to basically put anything that you know that's going to benefit you long term first before the short term. Because I think the things that are going to benefit you now are good to have now, but later in life, when you're just balling in money or balling in love, balling in support, like you're rich in everything, that's when things, are really the best. So take the time to focus on things that are going to benefit you for the long term, and trust me, that stuff will grow. But with that being said, guys, I hope you all have such a great rest of the evening, and remember to take care of yourself. You deserve, you matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.